Hey everyone, it's Andrew Warner, founder of mixergy.com, home of the ambitious upstart. And don't you agree with me that what separates real entrepreneurs from the wannabes is that real entrepreneurs just keep on taking shots. They take a shot, they get rejected, they get right back in there and they take another shot. Versus the wannabes who'll come out with one idea, they'll have it rejected, and then they'll skulk away. Well, one of the best examples of that is MySpace. The people who built MySpace took so many shots before they hit it big that I don't even think I could contain it in one single interview. And I don't think it's even contained in a book, but Julia Angwin, author of Stealing MySpace, did a really good job of covering some of the ideas, some of the businesses that these guys created. I interviewed her, and I'm going to show you a few of the clips from our interview that show you what the people who founded MySpace did before MySpace. All right, here's the first one.
Here. Yeah, I mean, Tom was running something called TeamAsian.com, which was an Asian porn website. From my understanding, he wasn't filming the porn. It was an affiliate.
All right, and by the way, I'm pulling out just the most shocking stories for you because I want to be a little more interesting than I would be if I were just to pull out the dull, nice businesses that they were involved in. Here's another business that one of the founders of MySpace was in.
So ResponseBase was basically doing spam. I mean, at the time, it was email marketing, okay, and there weren't really a lot of rules about consent and third-party permissions, so, you know, it's probably unfair to use our current label of spam on what they were doing, but that's what we would call it now.
All right, they were also doing ebooks. Get these titles.
How to Grow Taller, How to Date Pretty Girls. They had some really good ebooks out there. How to Hypnotize People.
How to Hypnotize People. All right, and what about this one?
So after 9/11, they were distributing these little patriotic cursors that looked like it turned your cursor into a little flag. The problem was it had some spyware attached that was monitoring your movements and giving you targeted advertising.
And this was what...
All right, I got two more clips for you. The first one is... Oh, no, three more. Here, watch this.
Alina, yeah, that's right. So Alina was a fabulous business for eUniverse. They got into selling wrinkle cream online, and the ad said better than Botox. I'm sure everybody has seen them. And they just made a ton of money off of this wrinkle cream because you had to buy it. It claimed to be a free trial, but really it was some sort of like $60 subscription monthly thing that was very hard to get out of.
All right, and again, I'm telling you, I just picked the most shocking stories, but you can see over and over they kept on trying. And listen to what Julia came away with.
I really came away with a lot of admiration for these people, although I myself probably wouldn't have done these businesses. But I just thought the persistence required to keep throwing stuff at the wall and the constant rejection involved, that things work and then they stop working, it's actually very admirable.
All right, and finally, how does MySpace fit into all this?
I think that was like one of many ideas for them. It's not as if they said this is the next big thing. This was just, okay, let's try that. Sure, Tom. Give it a shot.
All right, and I filmed that interview at South by Southwest. Thank you, Tech Zulu, for recording the interview for me. I'd like to hear your feedback. What do you think? Am I on the right track? Does it take a lot of different ideas before you hit it big? Or does it take commitment to one single idea and persistence in that idea until you make it? I think maybe it's both. I'd like to hear your feedback. Add it in the comments, and I'll see you there.
Hey, did you know that these clips are part of a longer program that you can get right on mixergy.com?